Hey there, welcome one and all to another Toonkind D&D game. This is my chaos game today. So welcome to another Aberration Investigator case, the stress test. I am your DM of the day, Morski, also known as Morski. And I am joined by my fantastic players. Would you all like to introduce yourselves and your characters? Actually, Comet, you can wait a bit on the character for reasons.
Yay.
On that note, Candle, you're up.
Yeah, I'm at the top of the list. So, hi, I'm Candle. I'm going to be playing Crystal Everlight, my wizard character. She's wonderful and terrible, and I love her. Yeah,
Can't
she's
wait
here
to meet
because
her.
she's here because she needed to get away from the bane of her existence, who keeps breaking into her apartment and taking her on training expeditions.
Amazing.
Right, hello everyone, I'm Foster and I will be playing Corbeak. He's a bird, got a sword, he's just here for the job.
I love him already.
Hi folks, I'm Comet and I'm playing Wouldn't You Like to Know Weather Boy?
Don't worry about it. It will only take however long it takes us to get to the school. That'll be between 10 minutes to an hour. We'll see what
I don't
happens
mind.
at Moria's office.
Oh boy.
Hello, my name is Lizz, and today I'll be playing Bouquet Dust, a sometimes witch on the job.
Oh boy. Hello, I'm Whis. I'm playing Lil Rai stagehand. I want a case!
That'd be great.
He's very excited.
And we love him dearly. So I guess on that note, for most of you, you probably got word of this job or what have you, and it's a case of the sooner you come here, the better, because we want to handle this quickly. So hey, you all are in Town right now, and you have gotten to the office of the head investigator of this case, Moria. So do you knock on the door?
Rai does. He's excited. He has the case file in both hands, and he's gonna knock on the door, and his eye is full of little sparkles. It's like, case, 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 case.
I will say that when arriving to the building, nobody will actually see Corbeak show up, because you only see it at the last moment, because that kind of cartoon physics where the character shows up from like an object in the background that's like way too thin to cover them.
Yeah,
That's just how they show up.
Oh my
It's hilarious.
goodness.
Yeah, the usual.
Yeah.
These are tunes. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't think Crystal's paying much attention to the other people around. She's just double checking she's got the right address before knocking.
Fair. I think Bo is probably one of the last people to appear, despite Rai just knocking now. But she does give Rai a tap on the shoulder, and when he turns around, she gives him a wave.
Oh, Miss Bo, hello.
Hello, Rai.
I'm on a case.
I heard. Just settles herself.
I'll say that while this is happening, the door is opened, and yeah, hello. Here's Miss Head Detective herself. Can I presume that you're all the folks who have come to help me on this case?
Rai's still holding little case file in two hands.
Roll me insight on Moria, please. Whoever's paying enough attention.
21.
Oh, Jesus. Red.
Uh,
You said insight? Okay, what's your
yeah,
insight? Bro?
insight.
Inside boy. Oh. Huh.
Nope. Ooh.
I'm not gonna make Moria roll deception because hers is horrible, but.
Oh my god.
We wizards, we ain't getting this.
Yeah, Corbeak and Rai. You look at Moria. Moria is looking at Rai, and in her head, she's going, "Oh, this is a child. Okay, better make sure he has a good first case."
I'm wondering, should I roll a perception for Crystal to see if she's worked out that Rai is a child?
Feel free to.
Very low. No.
No.
That's not.
Crystal,
That
my
was a
beloved.
seven.
This is an adult.
She's. No, I don't think she's paying him any attention whatsoever.
Yeah, fantastic.
Her head is in her notes.
Yeah. She's not looking at anyone.
Good.
Splendid.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'll say that you're all shuffled in for a bit, and you're given a brief rundown of the situation, as in, I guess first things first, did any of you do your homework before coming here? Do you know what an aberration is? Don't worry if you didn't, I'll tell you anyways, but...
Oh, is this in
In
character?
character.
Yes, by virtue of Bo goes on patrols a lot and she has heard about this incident of weird magical stuff popping up and causing various amounts of thematic mayhem.
Yep.
This is the first time she's actually gone into approach because she did know that Moira was like the person leading like these cases. And probably other stuff that's kind of preventing a certain group of witches from jumping in themselves, but it's fine. Rose here; she's here to help.
Heck yeah, and it's appreciated. Moria herself, I don't think she makes a connection immediately.
It's fine. We're better that way.
So, yeah. It's, and let's see then, so I guess Bo knows, would Rai have been able to read up a bit? Because I imagine in his hype, he'd have tried to, like, get info.
Oh yeah, and like he's taking pointers from little Lynn's stagehand. So he's like, okay, I've got my own conspiracy board just for this case. I don't know how much I'm gonna need it, but I've got it. And he's going to have done as much research as he physically could between getting the notification of the case and leaving to get to Billstown.
Oh my goodness, Rai, my beloved. I don't think you should take... Well, I guess the board is not bad for information plus, but please don't Lynn, because she has like 70-something conspiracy boards and I'm dying.
No, this is Rai's board. This is Rai's board number 2 for Rai.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2.
His first one is a board with all his spells and stuff on it.
Well, he's very valid.
Baby's first conspiracy board.
This game is going so well. It's been 15 minutes and I'm dying.
Crystal has hands down done her homework. What do you take her for? An amateur?
Roll me history.
Oh, please work.
I want to see the stupid modifier. I know she has a stupid modifier. Let's
Oh, you love to see.
There you go. You sure have gotten it, and I'll just do a quick check on Corbeak then before I roll this explanation.
Yeah, I was
Birdman.
gonna say, like Corbeak has read the file, like he's read the job application, he's read the assignment, so like he will know enough to do his job here. Like maybe not all the details and everything, but he knows, like he has at least a general understanding of what aberrations are.
It's good then. So on to onto Crystal's lovely research.
Can you see the
Yes.
number? It's so good. Crystal rolled a 15 plus 8 for 23. It's
Yeah.
I can love to see it.
Go big or go home.
You have 2-inch thick
Yeah.
file.
That book is probably as big as her head.
Yep.
Anywho. So yes, aberrations. The strange new phenomenon appearing in Town. It hasn't appeared anywhere else yet. And the thing about them is that someone can be a toon, can be a real after dealing with some very intense desires or emotions. They can go through a transformation. Generally, they become very focused on whatever it is that caused them to transform, and there has certainly been troubles caused by it, but at the end of the day, it's just someone having a tough time. So we are here to resolve that, help them resolve that trouble so that they can go back to normal, because that transformation can be reversed. And also, like, handle whatever problems have been caused by the aberration. So in this case, so I'm going to, well, considering it is around midterms in real life, hilariously enough, it's midterms. Everyone's a little bit stressed at school, and by a little, that's probably a lot. And at one school, the students and the teachers haven't been able to go home. It's been 2 days and they're still stuck there. So everyone's kind of in a tizzy. That's not good, you know. They have food and they have water, so it isn't an issue. But, you know, parents are worried. And it's like, and this is one of those cases where Moria actually rushed to get people. So I do feel with everyone being updated. Oh, what was that?
I was just rolling a little hammer space for Rai. He's pulled out a little notebook that says portable case board on the front cover, and he's taking notes.
Oh my goodness!
That's my son.
Oh my goodness!
Portable baseball. God.
Oh my goodness!
Lynn, what are you?
I need to. What is this? A deception? A performance? It's a -1, anyways. Yeah, no, Moria has seen this. She has turned around and just hand over her mouth. She is absolutely smiling. Just, this is a child, Your Honor.
God.
Moria will add that considering this is a school with a lot of kids, it's probably going to be a lighter case. But just to make sure you're on your guard regardless. So, do any of you have anything more to add, or are we fast traveling to the school in question?
I'm ready to go.
Considering Crystal still probably has her face in her notes, I don't think she's got anything to add.
Jesus.
Yeah, Corbeak is a bird on mission. He doesn't say anything. He's just following the whoever is employing them this time.
Yeah, Rose ready to go. She thinks she has enough information.
Yeah, entirely fair.
I mean, like, if we, for those of us who did research, we probably have, like, information about the school, right? Like, vague gestures about, the age range of kids. If
Yeah.
it's like the building where it is, if it has
Yes.
multiple floors.
Okay, so I guess first things first. Yeah, you do in fact know the location, which is like why you don't need to roll anything and why I said you can just fast travel there. What do you want to know specifically? Because I can tell you that now.
Uh, like Bo would be the person who would try and find the sort of map of the school, but there's specifically the map that they use for fire exits and stuff.
May I ask, with that 23, can Crystal have a copy of the school building layout in her notes?
Yes, you may. I
Oh.
admittedly I haven't mapped an entire school ever, so I wouldn't know where to say where all the fire exits are, but you know where like all the entrances are, which doors you can use to get in, and also where there are the exits. This includes the fire exits.
Okay.
As for the amount of floors the school has, I'll say it's something like my own old high school, and it has about 3 floors.
Okay.
Decently sized building. The whole school is actually one for both high schoolers and like primary schoolers. Though
Oh,
this
shit.
is though how it is, it's technically a 2-part building, one with the high schoolers, one with the primary.
Yeah, we have a school here like that.
And, yeah. So the primary schoolers were actually able to like get out just fine. This stuff is happening in the high school.
I see.
Yeah. And let's see. And let's see what else. Yeah, so I think you have a vague idea of what the age range is going to be, since this is the high schoolers. Is there anything else in particular that I may have missed that you want to know?
Nothing else off the top of my head, but like in character, Bo sees Crystal just like flicking through the papers and notes.
Yeah, you might actually want to ask her if you want to have a look at the school
Yeah.
diagram.
Yeah. She'll like tap her on the shoulder and say, "Are these notes about the school? I noticed the map there."
Ah, right. Yes, and she'll flick back through a little bit and sort of like pull it out so that it's a bit bigger and easier to see. I believe this is the area in question that the aberration has been holding up.
Okay, and she just leans over and just like studies it for a bit, and then just goes, "Okay," and just leans back out.
I'll say that Moria took a peek in, and when Crystal says that, Moria would like nod and say, "Yeah, that's the area." Primary school seems to be fine. You're just unable to enter the high school section from the primary school. So
Okay. Ooh. I mean, that's all I have.
entirely fair. We all ready to fast travel then?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool. You get to walk over to the school or like use whatever fancy method of transportation you got. It's probably not that far though. And you have hit the school. You can enter the playground no problem. The door appears to be closed but not locked. And you can hear noise inside. The general, because the students were locked in as well, alongside the teachers. If someone wants, they can roll me a perception.
I would like to do that.
Yes, please.
Go. I mean, I have Bo do it too, but can I be cheeky and say if Bo roughly knows how far the school is, can she time it so she can finish ritual casting detect magic?
Absolutely, sure.
As soon as she hits the premises, and then she'll start using that as a means of further detection. Fucking perception, baby! You need those glasses so bad. You need those glasses so bad, bro. Okay.
I'll allow you to do it with advantage because of this detect magic thing,
Magical
even if
advantage.
I mean, Bo's already got the highest roll out of all of us so far.
You know,
yeah,
you know,
17. That's
yeah, the roll works perfectly because I was literally just about to say that like Corbeak just walks up to the windows, but he's 3 feet tall, so he's just like trying to jump to see what's inside, but he can't see it. The window's too tall for him.
yeah, Bo. Yeah, yeah, Bo. You have your broom, don't you? I want to imagine the reason why you have a 17 is you just got on your broom, just kind of lazily float. Well, maybe not lazily. You just floated up to one of the windows, and you can kind of see a huddle pile of students, and it looks like they're planning on on a breakout. Some have some are going. Have you tried climbing out the windows? Like the teachers forbid us because that's dangerous. But I know Dexter has been able to do that just for fun. And there's like grumble, 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 ramble, ramble, ramble.
Ooh, the question of does she knock on the window and let the kids?
Ooh.
Well, there's an aberration around apparently regarding the school, so she also doesn't want them to be climbing out of windows, so that's also dangerous. So what she'll do is she'll fly up to the window, she sees them and just knocks on it. Try to get their attention.
Oh boy, I need to. What on earth do I make the class's collective perception? Probably a -2. Okay, one moment. It seems like the electricity died for a bit. I just gotta switch over to phone.
Nope, there's a 6 on the
There's a
roll.
6.
Oh.
That's not so good.
Well,
They're too busy plotting.
okay. Well, that's fair. She tried, and that's all that counts. She flies back down. And relays that there are students trying to plot escaping. They seem alright. I don't see any aberrations.
That's good.
This would. How is this? This would not be all of the students, though, just a bunch of them, correct?
Yes.
I imagine more in different parts of the buildings. You mentioned they were trying to break out, right? Or making plans to do so.
Yeah, they're looking to climb out the windows, which looks up at the classroom window. Not wise.
Yeah. But but let's be real, has that actually stopped that many students? Anywho.
Do we know what's
uh,
stopping them from going out the door? Does it just not open from the inside?
Potentially.
Ryan's gonna try and lean to the ground floor windows to see if he can see the door from the other side. Is there something blocking it, or?
I mean, on the inside, when you're looking at the classroom doors, they appear to be fine, and Bo would have seen the classroom door up with the students. Sorry, it was wide open. You didn't see anyone walking there at the moment, but it's not unlikely to say there were just more kids in another room, or a teacher would have come back inside soon. I'll say as well, you saw a pile of snacks on the side too, so they at least don't appear to be in any particular danger at the moment.
Mm. What's your thoughts, Rai? Just turns to my lead junior detective.
he taps at his chin with his pen. Well, we're not gonna be able to find it if we're outside and it's inside. And, if it's nothing physically blocking the door, we have to turn off the aberration to get the door to work from the inside.
That would be correct. Knowing how these have gone by now, we won't be able to exit ourselves, but there are ways we can contact outside if need be, and likely we just have to find the aberration and talk them down, and things will be reversed.
Do we know who it is?
We do not. I predict it's one of the students or a teacher, but until we can find the person, we don't know any specifics other than people have been unable to exit the school.
So the easiest way to get the situation sorted is to get to the aberration, right?
Indeed.
And on that note, Corbeak is just walking through the main door of the building. He's going to go in.
Well, this might as well happen.
Yeah.
Wait.
But it's going in.
Yeah, Moria is just gonna
Wait.
leisurely stroll on after and
You left me
hey,
outside.
Comet.
Sorry, can I just add? Crystal's just gonna be like, we don't have a plan. What shouldn't we? But everyone else is like walking away.
Yeah. By the way, Comet, do you want to introduce your character now?
Yeah. Y'all probably hear like the sound of like heavy running footsteps.
Oh shit.
Like coming towards you. And you see a 6-foot tall, orange and white tabby kitty cat.
Big
Pushed to the
kitty.
max.
Sir. Just running towards us.
Yeah.
I feel like Bo is gonna fly out the way, just like
Hold on.
Kind of slows
can
down
you-
when he gets close.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because if you're running full pelt, I was gonna like, can you make a wisdom saving throw? But if you're slowing
Thanks.
down, you're
Corbeak
good.
has his sword out now. There's a
Squish.
giant cat running at him.
Rai just goes flat.
Dang, whoops. Oh well.
Rai's pressed himself up against the wall and he's gone flat into his shadow. So he's fine. Like, whoop!
He sits down.
Yeah, Moria, when seeing the big kitty, would have like positioned herself to like block the cat if need be. But if new friend has stopped, there's just gonna. I want to imagine there's a beat of silence, and Moria's going to say, hello. I'm going to assume you're not one of the students here.
He sits down. And he signs. No.
I mean, that's
Yes.
fair.
Is this the school that's
Yes, it is. By the way, how long has this Kibi friend been in the school? I'm like asking as DM to give you information.
like in the school? Oh, I thought he was coming from like outside.
No, this Kibi is already in the school.
Oh, okay. I don't want to.
If it has only
Maybe, like,
been like 10 minutes, that's fine.
Yeah,
If
like
it's
5 minutes.
Yeah, okay. I will say if Kibi tried to open a door and exit,
Mhm.
they would have found that the door appears to be locked. Like none of the classroom doors or any of the doors that go from like an inside area to an inside area, but you can't go from inside to outside.
Mm,
Unless you're like
Ah.
on the roof.
I see. Okay, so locked from the inside?
Yeah.
Okay. I think, yeah, he signs locked from the inside. There. Do you have anything to keep the door open?
Have we all come inside so far, or are we kind
Aw,
of half
dang, have you?
half up?
Yeah, I was about to say I'm pretty sure everyone is inside and the door is closed.
Oh,
God.
wait, please. I was imagining
wait,
the
wait,
two
can
It
I?
just slides
Yeah.
shut.
half in, half out,
I was gonna
please.
say, since Crystal was probably the last one in, can I roll an intelligence to see if she kept the door open?
Do it. Go for it.
We have
I
brain
this
cell
is
in this team.
I swear, they're just loading. I mean, it's a 14.
14.
I'm sorry, but I'm making the DC for this 15.
Fuck.
Ah! He got distracted by the kibby coming racing towards them and let the door slide shut.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. The door is locked.
We just hear the wait, can you keep the door open click?
Shit.
Damn.
Hmm.
It's like
He signs
shoot.
this. Just damn.
Damn.
Well, we came here to solve this problem anyway, so it won't matter in the long run, though Moria has like face palmed.
Yeah, but I was just like, okay, well. But she looks back at the door. Can I please roll Arcana? Because she wants to, because she still has Detect Magic up, and I believe
Yeah.
Detect Magic tells you what school of magic it is, and she wants to kind of suss out if she was to cast Dispel Magic, would it work?
Okay, roll me Arcana, and first of all, you can, since you have Detect Magic on, you can tell that there's a sort of, it appears to be a type of abjuration magic on the door.
Mhm.
I need to check, but I'm pretty sure Arcane Lock is abjuration.
Yeah, it is. Me, he was
Yeah.
looking at Arcane Lock moments
Yeah.
ago. Okay, 14. That's 14.
It's you can, okay, I'll say you didn't quite suss its arcane look, but you were able to suss out that this is abjuration magic. Dispel magic would not work because it's a little bit weird, but theoretically, if you had knock, you could open a door.
Damn, okay. That's interesting. I mean, that's our backup, I guess. Cause I don't think anyone has told each other their skill set yet.
Or their names.
Or their names.
Or
That's
their names,
fucking
no, yeah.
unusual.
I mean, I'd like to hope they got each other's name. Moria introduced herself, and I'd like to imagine there was a moment of telling each other their names while they were walking to school. I mean, the Kibi hasn't said anything, but
No.
That's fair. I mean, I'm also for everyone knows their names for the sake of not doing the fun game of I don't know your name, so I'll just call you by your appearance.
I mean, I'm still rolling off of that absolutely terrible perception Crystal rolled at the beginning. She does not, in fact, know anyone's names.
oh my goodness,
Oh, excellent.
Oh, good.
beautiful.
Except for Moria, whose name was probably in the case file.
Uh-huh.
It was. She's the head detective. You're on.
Cool. Yeah, it makes more
Lovely.
sense if she does this instead, though. But Bo will, relay saying, the doors seem to be magically locked with abjuration magic, but I can't pin down a specific spell, though I think knock would work. So, if we are indeed stuck here and we can make a call out, we might be able to get somebody who has that spell to release at least a few people.
That's good.
Can Crystal
Okay.
do an investigation on the door to figure out anything else, or?
Yeah, sure.
Go
Feel
wizards!
free
Go
to.
wizards! Go wizards!
Yeah, boy, wizards.
Can I get Rai to do one as well?
Oh my
Holy
god!
moly, that's a nat
Oh my God.
20.
Hell
Man.
Four
yeah.
plus 8!
I can't beat
Plus
that.
eight.
But...
We are not going in. We are staying by the door, and we will figure out this door.
Corbeak is just
Door,
sitting
tell
there
me
next to
your
the cat.
secrets.
Way
All
off.
right.
All
Nat
right.
Luckily, he's got advantage,
Oh,
so it's a
nice.
21.
Nice. High five and advantage being good.
Yes.
Okay, I'm so sorry, but really the most important thing is this is a normal school door. It's a door. There's the weird magic on it. I believe as well you're an abjuration wizard, right, Crystal?
Yes, she
So
is.
you would be able to recognize that, oh yeah, that's your preferred school of magic on that door. Fun. And Rai, you know what? Quick question for Crystal and Rai. Do you know anything about, I don't know, using screwdrivers to remove the hinges from a door and that kind of stuff?
Rai does.
Yeah, Rai, you would know how to do that.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Rai was
roll
also
a D2 to see whether she does or not.
Okay.
Cool.
Rai was also specifically looking
Yes, she does.
to see about gaps in the under the door or in the jamb to see how much of a gap there was between the door frame and the physical door itself.
There is considering these are the outside, the main doors for entering and exiting. I'd say not so much because they're proper legit made.
So we're working with less than a half-inch gap around the edges of the door.
Likely, yes.
Dang.
I will say if you want to find the hinges, you can find them quite easily considering you both got over a 20. With Crystal getting a pecking nat 20. 28. Crystal, you know exactly where the hinges are if you really wanted to. You know where you'd need to just unscrew, and likely you'd need to hit the door because funky magic stuff. But yeah, you could bust the door open.
I think she will, after having a look and confirming indeed it is abjuration magic, but also can't place what it is, but being able to relay that physical
if you
force
want to,
taking out the hinges could also open the door if need be.
that's good. And if you want to roll Arcana, Crystal, you can.
Oh boy, yes I would.
Wizards don't like
Listen,
doing
she
that,
does.
do they?
She does one good thing.
I know. Considering my other PC is huge, do you know how much I like using
that's a
Arcana?
nat 1!
Oh, I'm
nat
so
one.
sorry, kiddo. Yeah, you cannot tell. Your focus is too much on perceiving the door hinges
The door
and the physical.
itself.
Yeah, you're perceiving the physical more than the magical at the moment.
Fair enough.
While this investigation on the door is happening, by the way, Moria's gonna look over at the big Kibi and ask, do you have a name you like to be referred with?
His ears perk up. and he signs, spells out the letters, Chester Mittens.
Nice to meet you, Chester. If I may ask, how come you're in this school?
He kind of sighs, and I had to free 7 animals from their houses so they can have access to food and water. They asked me to come here.
Ah, entirely fair. Well, then, would you like to join us on this case, as it looks like we're doing the same thing?
Yeah, he like shrugs and nods.
I think
The more the merrier.
Crystal's gonna look up and ask,
Have you come across anyone while you've been in here, other than us?
I don't know, Woody, should I roll something for that or nah?
Yeah,
Or-
sure. Roll me a d10 to see. Roll me a d10 minus 1 to see how many people you've come across.
Sure.
You have
2.
come across 2 people. You came across a student and a teacher. Though I'll be honest, the student was probably looking at you wide-eyed because you are the biggest cat ever. That reminds them of their little cat back home. I hope they're doing okay. Mom and Dad were feeding them, of course, but maybe. The teacher is just looking at this and going, okay, I guess this is happening now.
I'd say he's used to that kind of reaction.
The teacher is just, life in Einquil is already so pecking weird. This might as well happen.
There might as well be a 6-foot cat.
They have students who are werewolves. It's they've seen plenty. This is fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Dang, what
Like, does Chester relate this
Yeah.
info that they've come across?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just wondering if he would have talked to them is all.
Would he have?
I mean, probably just like just asking like what's happening, how, what?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm so glad we share a brain cell on that. Anywho, I'll say with this, you have a rundown that for whatever reason the kids and teachers have been unable to exit. Living situation is actually pretty okay, but no one wants to be trapped in a school for 2 days. They're like, people have gotten word that help is on the way, and you are looking at said help in front of you, Chester.
Jazz hands.
Yeah. You
I
are
like he's just like looking at you all.
We have a 49 real kind detective. We have a lady who has her face in a book. We have a lovely witch. We have a small bean who is very excited. And we have a bird with a sword.
He's got an expression
We're
that this
professionals.
might as well happen.
Yeah.
You know what? This actually, you know what? He's like, you know what? It could have been worse.
Damn.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, you should have seen the last team. I say this affectionately, but
Damn.
I say this with all the affection in the world, but you should have seen the last team.
I don't know these folks.
We going
And,
forward?
Yeah, you are also gonna get an update on what aberrations are and that whole deal from Moria. So,
Nice.
who would you say is leading the party at the moment?
I mean, part of me wants to go Bo, because she wants to be stealthy, but also, one, her perception isn't the greatest, and two, she is wizard. If she gets hit by, I mean,
yeah.
there's other things she could do, but fuck it. Her instinct is to go in front, but she's gonna try and have everyone be stealthy and quiet while they're walking through.
We'll see how badly that goes. Everyone roll me
Yeah.
stealth.
Yep.
Oh. So we're doing this, huh?
Stealth.
Let me check one thing.
If Bo communicates that she wants everyone to
Yes.
be stealthy, Rai's just gonna straight up cast Pass Without Trace.
Yeah!
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Hold on, what?
Add that plus 10.
Plus 10.
Add that,
Is that on
That's a
everyone?
20.
That's on
Yes.
everyone.
That is on everyone.
That
Okay, cool,
will
then.
definitely help.
Thank goodness.
The prank fucking
Three,
got.
Well, that's,
Oh.
I didn't add the Pass Without a Trace bonus to
25.
mine, so that's, yeah.
Corbeak, my beloved.
Oh my god, wow.
Don't worry about it.
Holy
That first one, Jesus Christ.
Hey, at least there's
Oh,
a 14, so
boy.
that's a good thing.
Dang.
Also, please consider, Kibi also got a 20 picking 9. So I got a 29 from Kibi, a 22 from the detective lady. I'll say it makes sense. Moria isn't especially trying to be stealthy because it's hard to hide from aberrations in their den of operation anyway. We're just going towards them.
Silent Pete.
You are going, and Bo, roll me perception.
Okay.
Okay, you are in luck. You do not crash into this barrier. You stop just in time, and you see it's a barrier, and it goes. Question: you must answer this if you wish to pass. What's 1 + 1?
Her face just like drops. Like, what?
2.
Thank you,
Incorrect.
Crystal.
What?
Excuse me?
You heard
What?
me. Incorrect.
What?
Crystal's expression has dropped into a, oh, it's gonna be one of those sort of ones.
Can I do an investigation to see the source of the voice? Or is it just magical?
It's like this. It's this like invisible barrier, right? Or looks a little like glass. You can just see writing appear on it. There is no voice. You can roll me either on intelligence or a perception to see if there are any clues around to answer this question.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I roll an investigation?
Absolutely.
Investigation, you say?
I'll also roll
Yeah.
perception. 7.
Alright.
Not so much.
Oh boy.
Chaser's just sitting there. It's just
He's a cat. What
Cat
does
don't need
he
to be
have
laughed.
any?
this is a cat. Stop swearing at me.
Yeah. Crystal, you're just you're thinking that you may cotton onto this is just one of those weird ones where you aren't actually looking for a number answer. You're not quite sure what else, though.
Oh
my
yeah,
honey,
no,
I'm
she's
so
mumbling under her breath because she got to that far in her investigation. Is like, I hate this. I hate this so much.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but Rai does not.
Yeah, right.
So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Did Corbeak decide to look around, or is he just sitting here as well alongside
I can
Kibby?
roll. I'm going to roll perception to look
Puzzle
around.
platform of time.
but
Yeah.
oh god.
I will
just
say,
a
Bo,
plus.
you do have the answer. I'm
God,
just.
no.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Good.
The only thing I'm going to say is I'm imagining Kitty and Burb sitting to
Yeah.
the side together,
Yep.
like,
Yep.
stop swearing at them. What use do they have for maths?
Little bird brain.
Oh my
Every-
goodness.
Every ginger cat is a himbo.
Yes! Yes! Okay, Bo. Yeah, no. You look to the side in a classroom and you just see a kid just drawing something and you see, 1 + 1 equals a window.
Knew it.
Oh my god.
The
God
ones.
damn it.
Yeah.
Just rubs
So,
face. A window.
and you get like a beep beep da 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 da. Congrats, and like you hear that glass shatter sound, and like the barrier isn't there anymore. You can go forwards.
Cool. Cool.
Crystal is currently mumbling under her breath, wondering why on earth she took up this case before, like, mumbling something about a three-headed bird and the bane of her existence, and yeah, that's why. And
Rai is just surrounded by this cloud of little red Grawlix question marks. It's like, that's not how maths works. What?
thank you.
She just looks even more confused.
Yeah,
What
I
did
was
you
gonna say,
just do?
Yeah, Corbeak's just
What is
standing there
this?
like, I don't get it. The way's open. I'm just moving on.
No, the bird is just moving. Bo thinks. Bo brings out her wand and starts drawing with minor illusion, like 1 + 1 equals signs, and just like shoves it together and it equals win. Just makes an image
Yeah.
of a window.
Gosh.
It's just shrugs like.
Yeah. Yeah, Moria, by the way, hasn't said anything. She's just face palm and she's moving on.
Rai is squinting at this demonstration,
Sighs.
just looking at it, and then he's going to be writing it down in his notebook.
Oh my
Right, love it, love
goodness.
I think
Ears
also
flick.
at this point, after Rai was like, after Crystal acknowledged Rai, she does do a double check because wait a second, this is a child. Why is there a child on this mission?
Does
Well,
she
it's too late.
vocalize this? Yeah, it's too late, but does she vocalize this?
Well, she goes to, and then she's like, well, we can't leave anyway, so what am I supposed to do about it?
I'm so sorry, Crystal.
Keep a very close eye on this child is what you can do.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you want Rai, but you see a vast array of expressions cross her face as this realization is settling in for her.
I want to roll an insight on that real quick.
Oh
Because
my
if he rolls it
goodness.
low, that's going to be really funny.
That's a 20.
Hell yeah.
That's a
Seems.
dirty 20.
No, yeah, you get the, this is a child. Why is there a child on this dangerous mission? Who allowed this? I want to have words with them. I can't do anything about it because we're all stuck in here at the moment. But mark my words, I will be bringing this up at some point.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm just gonna roll a real quick insight from Moria. I think she's noted this, but she's filed it under, well, this is something we get to deal with later.
I also want to.
The insight chain continues.
It does.
That's a straight D20. 10.
That's a 10.
Eh.
Oh, you get the, I did not realize there was a child here with the 10.
Bo is wondering why
Looks-
everybody has stopped and she's turning around and rolling insight.
You know what? You know what?
You know what? Because Moria and Bo both got a 10, I want to imagine they were both at front. They turned around and they see this realization of crystals. And Moria's just, I'll say something if she brings it up. Until then, we don't have the time for this.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll have time to unpack that later. And trust me,
Yeah.
she will be bringing it up later.
Excellent.
Chester interpret this as why is your child here? Looks at the crow.
Crow, who is admittedly probably shorter than Rai.
Yeah, he is. By a good 5 inches.
Uh-huh.
Baby.
Yeah, that's a child, you're.
I mean, he's not, but
Well, he
but
looks
yeah,
small, but I guess
it's Toonkind,
Corbeak
so
is. Yeah. Well, to be fair, it's Corbeak. I guess that isn't a child, but
Mhm.
regardless, we are on. You are passing through a classroom. Do y'all want to roll me investigation, perception, insight, whatever have you, to see if you can get any clues and potentially find something out about the
I'm going to
situation?
roll perception because investigation he's
Investigation
got a
is
minus
the
1.
same, 14.
I'm gonna say with that 10, Crystal's a little bit more preoccupied with this as a child.
Yeah, fair. Also, Corbeak and Rai,
Fucking
you
hell.
are on
God.
the roll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should roll Moria's. That's a +7. That's +7. Moria, what you got? 20. Okay, so Crystal, you are preoccupied with this is a child. And Chester, actually Chester, do me a whiz
Yeah.
save. There
Oh,
There
fun!
is a spot of sunlight, a really nice big one, over in the corner of that classroom.
Oh yeah.
Sunbeam. It's dangerous.
Don't worry about the fact that there is a door next to that sunspot. It's fine.
What?
That's just that's just a straight D20. Let's go.
Be strong.
Yeah.
You made it. You sit down in the spot of sunlight, though you're not like immediately comatose.
He's just like, do not make a fool of yourself. Not in front of these people.
Today, a
He-
green
he-
dog
he-
sits down on this ginger cat.
He will sit primly and nicely inside of the sunspot.
You.
And Bo, you
It's
are.
fine.
I think Bo, you are. Bo, on your end, I think then you are likely a bit preoccupied by looking at Chester and seeing crystals. Is Crystal attuned by any chance? I forgot to.
Yes, Crystal is attuned.
Is there Grolix around her right now by any chance because of this realization?
Probably not Grolix, but you can hear her muttering under her breath something about the absurdity of letting children into dangerous situations and like just
Crystal, I respect you so much, but I am so sorry. You are not gonna have a good time when you meet Lynn.
No, I know.
Also,
At the children around Lynn. It's looks at my own lad Hugh. This is fine. Anyhow,
he looks
Bo,
away.
I feel like part of the low roll is Bo goes up to Crystal and just like, hey, you okay? So you are looking down, you are mumbling. If you do not look up, you will hit something. That's the intent of the are you okay?
Right, sorry. I'm not used to working with people. I'm not used to people bringing children into these situations. I'm trying to adjust my expectations and plans, and I'm good. Sorry. I will pay attention.
Yeah, she nods.
while this is happening, then Rai, Corbeak, and Moria do a nice sweep of the classroom. Corbeak, you look into a cupboard. I'll go into what you find after I go
boy.
over Rai and Moria. Moria did a sweep of like some of the files and stuff, and she would note it to you all that seems like it's midterms. There are a lot of tests going on, and she figures it isn't unlikely that this aberration is caused due to the stress from the tests. Right, you find more information that like bolsters that. You also actually find like a couple of students who came into the classroom and were able to talk to them, and you have been pointed towards the direction where the students think the problem is, because there has been a teacher's classroom. They were unable to. I say teacher's classroom, the teacher's lounge room. They weren't able to open it, so they think something's in there. Corbeak, you open the cupboard. Inside, you find a werewolf sitting there. Do you talk to them?
Yeah, he would. Sir, may we help you?
The student is just kind of, yeah, no, I'm hiding in here because I really hate the haunted books. They do not like ghosts. They're just hiding in here, Your Honor. I'll say that more things you find out, like, you're able to see that they seem to have a skateboard beside them, and seems like their name is Throckmorton.
Fuck off!
Your name is what?
The coolest kid in this entire school! Everyone's cousin!
Yes. They're just a simple black.
Liz, I love you.
I want to say, yes, it is canon. They are everyone's cousin. Don't worry about it. Simple black werewolf with a skateboard. They have Heelys too. Don't worry about it.
Amazing.
Oh, God.
Now I'm very conflicted because on one hand, I'm debating if Corbeak would either tell the others that there is a werewolf in the cupboard or be like, yeah, no, I respect you wanting to hide and clothing.
Shuts the door.
You get a thumbs up in thanks.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Yeah, he will. The thing is that, yeah, he will. Like, okay. And just closing the door, and then we'll hop. And when I say hop, like, you have to imagine how, like, birds sometimes just hop instead of walking. Like, just
Yeah.
hopping around.
Oh, beloved.
Oh, that's cute.
Ups to the
That's
others and be
amazing.
like, if anyone feel like asking one of the students, there's one there.
Just turns to the cupboard.
You get a nod and a thanks from Moria.
Well, there were
Okay.
some that just came in, and I was talking to them. They reckon that something's up in the teacher's lounge because they can't get in.
We'll want to go there then. Did they give you directions?
Did they give him directions?
Yeah, they did. You'll be like, I guess for the next little while you'll be leaving, right? Because you actually know then where to go.
Alrighty.
Also, also while they're leaving, Corbeak will just like, as he mentioned. Oh yeah, also they mentioned haunted books.
It's just the stop of that.
Repeat that again, please.
They mentioned being scared of the haunted books.
Haunted books.
Haunted books.
This-
Fantastic.
Cool.
This may be one of the aberrations things. Might be something that goes along the question we saw before. So, hey, Rai, wanna roll me perception?
Certainly. 13.
Okay, you do bonk into it slightly, and it's a bit like you smooshed yourself on glass, but hey, there's another one of those question barriers.
Oh, good. More.
And on it, there appears to be 3 questions: history, biology, and geography. Which one do you want to answer? Well, which one do you want to go at first?
He's gonna reach a hand out and bap at the history one.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the current ruler of Giznep?
You know what? I know that, but I don't know how to pronounce it or spell it.
If you...
Ekum Giznep.
Yeah. Yeah. You get like... Of course, I forget the name of what it's called. The tick in confirmation that, yeah, you answered that correctly. What is the next question that you'll wanna answer?
Right, I'll just bap at the next one to the right, I guess. Pick one at random.
Okay, biology. What's a skill all Warner can do?
Oh, I know that one. That's Expeditious Retreat.
And you get a ding, 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 correct.
He just puts his hands on his hips going, I am a ward. I know these things.
You do. And for geography, the question is, what's the capital of the Giblian Empire? ...
I don't know that.
Yeah, that's oops.
Can I roll a history for Crystal to see if she can get it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, theoretically, I
Yes.
think Whis... I know this is the
God,
capital
wait.
of Giblian Empire, yeah?
Fuck.
Whis, you should know that, because unless I read things incorrectly,
I'm just trying to think.
Yeah, okay, you know, Crystal. Okay, so I thought Chihiro was the capital. I know it's the biggest city and kind of a center of Ghibli.
Oh, it's not the capital, no. But it is
Yeah,
okay. Okay, I'm
I
gonna
don't know if the
retroactively-
capital of Ghibli has been given
Defined.
or like
no, it's not
defined
been.
yet.
It's not been officially defined yet. But if you make the question, what is the biggest
fair.
trading city in Ghibli, then Chihiro then works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna retroactively edit that to what's the biggest city in the Ghiblian Empire. So, you know that answer, Crystal. It's Chihiro.
Yeah. Chihiro.
And you get a da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and the glass shatters. Look, I can make all the silly jokes I want. I'm your DM.
You're welcome.
Can't stop me.
Yeah. Wait, did you still leave the sunspot?
Did we leave the
say-
cat behind?
But can go back.
I'll say everyone passed Chester. They weren't laying down, so they could get through the
Okay.
door.
You
But
just needed to
did
push him a bit.
did Chester come with them? I need to ask. Do you need to roll wisdom?
What I say? Oh my god, but rolling wisdom sounds funny as heck.
This cat's getting lost in the sauce.
He
Where
did.
the goddamn?
I want to imagine they just come back to look up on Chester. Chester is slowly melting into the sunspot.
Bo will
He's
walk back
purring.
over and just wave a hand in front of Chester.
Oh my
Hold on,
goodness.
I have.
Continue.
No, the thing is that Corbeak is just like not saying anything, walking and just doing, going to peck at
Oh,
I
roll
cannot
your
make-
roll your hit. I guess roll your hit, Corbeak.
Oh god, what the hell do I even
You can use either your dex or your strength, whichever is higher, and then like just simply treat it as an attack roll.
Mhm.
As if you're using your sword. It won't do damage because you're like, I imagine you're
Yeah.
not aiming to hurt. And
Yeah, no,
this
at
is
this
your
point he's
beak,
just like
but-
pecking.
Exactly. So just roll me your
Oh.
hit. So you
Last
attempt
stuff.
to peck, but yeah, your beak just goes into floof. You do
Yeah.
not touch anything.
It's misleading. It's fine.
Oh god.
Just bat him on the head.
She doesn't want to bap him. This is a person. This is a
Yeah.
She will just take out her wand and just like gently poke like on the snoz. Not like bap, but just like
Boop
Shove,
that
shove.
snoot.
Snoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is blink, blink.
Yeah.
tilts her head. We're going.
He just scrambles up.
There we go. She just walks
God
out.
fucking damn it, it happened. It's just like in his head.
Oh.
For hilarity, is Corbeak's head still stuck in the floof? Is he just
I think it's not as much a matter of like being stuck as much as it's just all happening at once. So the bird just
Yes.
goes flying with the cat getting up.
Oh my God.
Because that
Can I
is
roll to
such a
catch?
floofy cat. No, don't worry. Because that
Okay.
is such a floofy cat, I'm going to say, like, you don't go flying, Corbeak. Your head is just in the fluff and, like, your leggies are kind of hanging down. I'm sure you're able to pull yourself out without a problem, but
Mm.
this is happening for, like, at least 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I throw? Ah, yes, so...
Corbeak's just riding Chester now.
Cool, good.
Aw.
Good.
Chester! Chester wouldn't mind this. Chester wouldn't mind this.
Burb cat friendship. We love to see it.
You love to see it. And he marches
And-
forward as fast as possible because that he wants to leave the situation. This is embarrassing.
I'll say then, Chester, you're the first. Well, alongside Corbeak, you're the first ones to enter this next room. It's the PE court.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Wait.
Crystal, you just get the audible sigh from Crystal's like, ah.
You're gonna love this. Everyone's in the room, right? There is an audible shut noise behind you as the door closes, and remember those haunted books that Throckmorton mentioned?
I want to say Crystal had gone to turn around and go back out the door and then shut.
Yup.
Right on
And
the nose.
I'm so sorry, Crystal. And those books are there. They are going towards you. If you don't want to be hit, you may want to run through this obstacle course ahead of you so you can run out the other doors, because those doors are open, and anyway, you need to get there. So everyone, roll me dexterity for your first roll.
Can I pitch
All
something,
right.
please?
You can also
Yeah?
use acrobatics, like
Can-
dexterity or acrobatics.
Morski,
Yeah.
I am looking at Crystal. Bo has vibe checked Crystal and thinks she will absolutely just eat it.
Oh, I know she will.
Can Bo get out her broom? The broom can take like another person, and can she try and fly Crystal through the books?
Yeah, sure. You can roll for Crystal then.
Okay, so would
Uh,
I just be my dex, just straight up?
Yeah, use your own rolls since that is your broom. You just need to roll twice, one for you and one for Crystal.
Okay. And is it just straight dex, or is it well, it's just dex all the way?
I mean, you can use Dex or you can use Acrobatics. This
Okay.
goes to everyone.
20. Okay. Plus 4, and then I'll copy that. 1, 12, 23.
Oh,
Goodness.
Oh golly.
Okay. First one is for Bo, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, yeah, Crystal, you have been saved by the broom. You're just nicely flown over this part.
yeah, I think there's a whoop. Like I don't think she saw that coming.
Yeah. Just a grab, and just you're now on the broom. And she's flying you, and she's probably gonna get hit by books.
Yeah, okay, so Corbeak, you get through this part with the greatest of ease. You backflip off of one of those springy boards and you get to the next section, no problem. Bo, you stumble a bit, and I guess I'll roll a d20 to see if one of the books do hit you. It does not. It flies for you, but it just like you have tripped, it misses your head. It just flies past. And Chester, I'm so sorry. But okay, so what happens? You are running through and you step on like a basketball and you do like that kitty roly-poly flop.
Oh boy.
And it turns into kitty playtime.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Without my
He
way,
kicks at
dog,
it.
I'm fucking bawling.
Okay, so one book misses you. Unfortunately, the other book does hit you. So you are taking 3 damage from that.
Oh, great. Okay.
Oh dear.
Because you have been bonked by book.
Valid.
Also, Rai, did you roll?
I haven't. I wanted to. There was a lot of stuff going on. I wanted to ask, is this the kind of obstacle course? Like, I'm picturing the stereotypical school PE classroom. We've got the foam, like the things that are velcroed together and the bouncy boards and what have you.
This first part is that, yeah.
Okay. Can Rai go flat against the wall and just go in 2 dimensions across the wall and bypass it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I'll allow it.
Okay, well, he's going to be doing that.
Rai says goodbye.
Yeah.
Just a peace meme.
Yeah, just like, Rai is pick all this, I'm out.
Yeah, basically. Like, Rai has never been to a conventional school, but he's taken one look at that and going, this is not in my skill set, goodbye.
Yeah, Rai is valid. Oh yeah, and I need to. Moria, what is your acrobatics? It is worse than your athletics fun. Yeah, Moria's fine. She doesn't do it like super gracefully or anything, but she bypasses it just fine. For the next part, everyone roll me a dex save.
Ew. Would I also roll a
Okay.
deck save for Crystal? Since she's still gonna be on the
Crystal actually bypasses this instead. Well, actually, no, Crystal, you need to roll me dex to see how well you control the broom.
Alright, I can do that.
Let's do
Yeah.
this. Flip wizard, let's go.
Okay, Crystal, roll me your dex to
Hold
see
on,
how
I'm getting
well
there.
you.
Oh, well,
Oh,
pretty
nice.
well
Let's
actually.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh.
This is lovely. You know, this works out as well. Guess what? There's skateboards here.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh,
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Yeah. Everyone, you are on skateboards and Ewing. I will say Crystal, because you are on the broom. You figure out how to navigate on it pretty well, so you're able to go past and just land safely at the end.
I think she does
Let's-
so with just like a blink, blink. What happened?
Crystal, you're so valid. Okay. Moria and Rai get on the skateboard and they do some sick moves. They manage to swerve right past the collection of basketballs and other stuff that have been strewn here a bit. And they're on the other side and safe.
I mean,
Bo,
I would have hazarded
you-
that Rai hasn't actually gotten off the wall. He's just kept going.
you are on a shadow skateboard. You don't question
Yes!
Don't question the logistics of it. I'm sure there is some shadow students here.
No, that's
You are on a
amazing.
shadow skateboard.
Listen, maybe the skateboarding looked cool.
Yeah. And then, Bo, you do a sick, nasty kickflip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You get 100 points of stylishness.
I mean, considering Bo normally flies on a broom, I feel like a skateboard is kind of a natural thing to do.
Oh yeah.
I want to say there is a pause where the books look at this and you hear kind of like clap, 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 clap. They're clapping for you, Bo. And they go away.
Yeah. This is the best moment. I was so confused.
Congrats, Bo. You're on the other side.
Goodness.
She's so tempted to keep the skateboard.
I'll allow it. You can keep it. It gives you a movement
He's earned
speed
it.
of 40.
Let's go. Put in my inventory.
I haven't decided on any colors or anything, so you're free to design it however you want. But you have now.
Flames.
I think once you guys get there, I think Crystal's gonna hand Bo back her broom with a thank you.
She
I don't
just
know.
nods.
Either way, last thing then, okay. Oh yeah, snap, Chester, you got a dirty 22.
Oh yeah, yeah, I forgot.
Okay, so Kibby, you come on.
I don't know how a four-legged creature managed to do a kickflip, but by God, was it glorious!
You want to know how it happened?
How?
There was a box on the skateboard, and if the kitty fits, the kitty sits. And you
Yes.
You do a 270.
yeah. And you have made it, Chester. And Corbeak, I'm so sorry. You go on the skateboard, and it's fine until you get to the balls and stuff strewn around. You hit that, and the skateboard goes spinning. Just it's like spinning 360, and you are spun into the school ball pit.
Nah.
I'm so sorry, Corbeak.
Right round like a
Yeah, just Look, of course, there's a ball pit in the school. All Toon schools have this.
It's like part of the
Anyway, your
standard
legs
set
are
course.
sticky. Your legs are sticky uppy, Corbeak, but you can get out pretty easily. You
This is
just
the
have
second
like
time within a matter of a few minutes.
with how your coat is, I'm gonna say you have one of the plastic balls just kind of stuck behind your head, but you made it out.
One ball pit.
Just takes out one of the balls stuck to Corbeak's head.
Yeah. Okay, and congratulations, you have solved my PE puzzle.
Yeah.
All right. Whoever wants to go first, roll me perception.
Oh,
I can go first again.
Okay.
I was riding
Yeah.
high on the euphoria.
It doesn't show on her face, but bro, she's like, damn, movement speed. Ah, shit.
Oh no.
Well,
I am so sorry, but you're still on your skateboard, yeah? You're skating down the hallway, and then there's a bonk. Oh.
Oh god.
Oh man. So there is a bonk as it's like the coconut bonk sound. and you don't fall over anything. You're just standing there, Bo, with your skateboard, but you have like you're smushed into the same sort of barrier you've seen before with questions.
Unchanging expression of neutral.
Yeah.
At least she's a UPA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Chester, because you weren't looking at all, you know what happens. You stand beside Bo. You do not even realize the wall is there, but like you, for everyone else, you can see part of Chester's fur just like smooshed.
Cat on the glass table.
I was almost about to say. The box that he was in earlier is just upside down now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Smoosh fur.
It's his box now. You can, in fact, you can add it to your inventory if you want.
Oh yeah.
One cardboard
That's
box.
his second box.
One cardboard box. It doesn't have any stats like the skateboard, but like it's a box you can sit in it.
Heck yeah.
And
Box.
and you fit in it.
Yeah.
If I sit, I sit.
And for these final questions, you got 2 questions left, and it's maths and health. Which one do you wanna go for first?
Oh god.
Oh right, I'm at the thing. She'll go with maths.
Okay, what's 49 divided by 7?
She takes a second to see if it's a weird like drawing thingy, but yeah. Me, he was bad at 7.
7.
It is. And when you say that there's a ding, 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 you are right.
Okay.
And
then...
I will say everyone is there by now. And the final question is health. And this is name one kind of illness and explain it.
Oh shit.
Hold on, I got this.
Go.
Go for it.
Give me 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
The fitness gram pacer test.
Inspiration drought. The early stages suffer with experience slight memory loss or lack of focus. As the disease progresses, any motivation towards creative endeavors of any kind dries up. The next stages are more physical manifest. The body starts to break down into ink, design dripping somewhat. Access to magic decreases the more the disease takes hold. Final stages of the disease is a complete loss of self. Sufferers usually do not recognize loved ones or even their own reflection as their body breaks apart.
There
It's
is
just-
a ding, ding, ding.
Oh.
You are correct.
Sorry,
Yeah.
don't ask me why I have that open at the moment.
I want Crystal to be saying that just as the same read you gave, and just like everyone
Yeah.
Crystal horrified. Like, how do you know that?
Rai looks horrified.
Yeah, just like
He's just
looking at you like,
leaning
what the
away.
heck?
Yeah, no, she
the
did say that
heck?
all in like that monotone voice.
Just leaning back from her so slightly. That's awful.
I see there are plenty of terrifying Toonkind illnesses too. I will say,
like
the
there's
board.
just a you just get a look. I need to know this stuff for my research.
Another
fair.
understanding.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I will say, Crystal, for that you get a gold star, and Comet, you have a point of inspiration from this. Congrats.
What? What did I do?
I'm sorry, the way you read that out.
That was Candle.
That was Candle.
Yeah.
You said Comet.
Oh, sorry, Candle. Sorry.
And Pat Morski.
No, but give me my inspiration point back.
Yeah, nothing vaccines come through.
Yeah, the cat's clinging onto it.
I'm
The
sorry.
cat has
sorry.
stolen
I'm kidding.
No, what happens? Okay, Comet, your cat gets a gold star anyway, slapped on the forehead because what a good cat.
Oh, heck yeah.
Crystal. Crystal.
My warriors, cats. No.
Crystal. You are given a gold star on your book, and with that, you are granted an inspiration point because wow, the way you read that.
Yeah. Oh wait. You know what? You know what? You know what happens? He starts just wiggling backwards. Like he just put a sticker on his forehead. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah.
Like when someone slapped a piece of cheese.
Yes.
It's you don't know where the star came from. It just appeared and it went plop on your head.
He's just
So-
waving his head like and just like backing away.
Oh. If you do need help with that, Moria is willing to take this sticker off from the forehead and place it on the box.
Please do.
That is done. By the way, you all get another da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and the glass shatters.
No one is paying attention to it because they're all staring at Crystal in horror.
The sound just plays in the background, like, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't stop giggling. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so
calm.
you're all able to enter the last room. You go through here, you pass through here, and you can see the teacher's lounge past that. I obviously have a terrible puzzle for you all in here, so do you all want to take like a bit of a break? Because it's been an hour and a half. I'd say we're at the halfway
Sure.
point.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Refill my teacup.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I
time
love
for...
it.
Oh,
It's a fucking riot.
You're
This is so
all...
much fun.
good.
I'm glad. I looked at this game and went, hey, you know what? I should totally make this shit post.
It's good.
My dad was great and only enabled me, so...
Oh, This
You
is
know what?
amazing. I
I'm
haven't
bad.
stopped grinning and giggling for the entire time this has been happening.
Good.
Still reeling
I'm-
over that inspiration drought of all of the things I have come up with and put on the wiki.
Oh, Kendall, could you repeat that? Because you cut out some.
No, it was me. It wasn't Kendall, it was me. I was leaning away from the mic.
Oh, sorry,
in
Whis.
enthusiasm.
Okay.
Of all the things that I have created and put on the wiki, everyone's just gone, ooh, inspiration drought. We love this. And I'm like, no, it's terrible.
I'm sorry. Like, I literally had the wiki for that up in one of my tabs at the moment because I was having a look at it the other day and haven't closed it yet. So I literally just like, I have this one.
So like, I was
You
in
It
the process
also
of going to
makes
open up something nicer, like, cell overlap or film
So,
grain. And it's like, no, inspiration drought. It's like, okay.
I
Hardball.
wanted to say, if no one knew at the moment too, I was gonna say if you all wish, you are free to open the wiki page. But
everybody
yeah.
cracks open a textbook.
Yeah.
Kendall, you had that story, and I'm gonna say total mood whiplash, but you pulled it off really well.
I
So
love
that's
it
why.
so much.
So that's why you got the inspiration point.
Look, Crystal, like her research is into finding new ways to like treat and undo unknown magical sources and maladies. So like inspiration drought is actually something that she's looked into as a like trying to find a way to cure it.
Mm.
Yeah, entirely fair.
Great.
Yeah, that's very interesting too. I'm not totally caught up on Gil's plot, but for those who have, you may know about it.
Mm.
I think there's some connection there, but. And let's see,
I should get water,
man.
actually.
Yeah, I should pull up my snack. I prepared it for the break, but I've had so fun doing this. You're all amazing players. Thank you. I cannot wait for this last room because I'm gonna drive you all crazy.
Oh, goodness.
I'm just gonna mute because crunching sounds. So.
Yay. I'm gonna
This has been a lot of fun. I don't technically have all of my brain cells tonight because I've had a long day, but I'm having a lot of fun.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hello, I'm back. I'm dying, but in a good way.
Also, yeah, Whis, I will make sure she addresses this at the end so you can say the line.
Yes, good. You're gonna have Moria looking at you for that too, by the way. But we'll get to that when we get to that.
Oh god.
Also,
Oh, boy,
Coconut
oh, boy.
Gallery, I do not have the spoons to read you, but know that I love you all dearly. Oh man. This has been an absolute blast. Thank you all for being so fantastic.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Rai's having a great time.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
He's just going through writing notes in his book. Why can't all cases be this fun?
Yeah, it would be nice if they were all this good, huh?
Uh-huh.
Rai has been literal fucking worse.
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
That's part of the reason why Bo is low-key chill with this. Like, you know what? Toons get into trouble a lot. This is fine, like, so far.
This is the fun kind of trouble, and like Moria on her end has also been okay. Like, yeah, this is a good case. Like, she doesn't actually need to step in all that much because it's all good.
Yeah, I know that this is actually like pretty chill for like a child to be on, and like also this is Inkwell and children aren't getting into shenanigans all the time. But like this is a specific thing that Crystal has about like children should not be put into dangerous situations. What are you doing?
Oh no,
Very
I
fair and
respect.
valid.
Yeah, I respect her for that. Agreed.
Yeah.
Trust me, this is probably the best case by now, and one of the best case that I've seen by now in most accounts from like my own DMing and watching games thing. Most of them do not tend to be this nice. But
No, definitely.
yeah, no, Crystal is valid.
Do not tell her that she does not need any more backing up.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm sure Bo and Moria are agreeing with her on that, though. Both of
Return
them
of the
are.
me.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Hey, welcome back. But both of them are very much introverts, so like.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at. I just saw Purple's response in the chat.
Oh,
Oh,
let me
people.
see what happened. Also shout out to Babel, whose nickname is Bastard.
Bastard.
Anyway, just wait, hold on. I don't like that Crystal picked that candle. Why did she pick that? Babel, we love you dearly. I'm just saying that.
Oh, there's one thing I forgot to fucking do. Because I'm pretty sure no one has called Bo by her name yet, which helps with this situation except for Rai. Like when the introductions happened, she would ask everyone except for Rai. He has an exception to call her deputy.
Oh my goodness.
I still
Like-
love that Crystal does not know anyone's names.
Good.
Oh my
It's so
goodness, yeah.
good.
I was going to say as well, Moria would have likely just like if she's talking to Bo or calling Bo over, she would have just like called her by her name or
Moria,
however
yeah. However she wants to be referred to, yeah, Moria, you are now stuck with deputy.
Cool, okay.
Wait, hold on. Doesn't she? Is oh my god, is Moria the only person Chester knows the name of? Come to think of it.
Did anyone else say their names? Oh my goodness.
I mean,
Chester signed it.
yeah,
But like
Oh no, I mean, I like to think because Bo wasn't really paying. She turned away from the door during Crystal and a Rise investigation, and probably caught the name sign and probably heard it as Moira repeated it.
I see.
Yeah.
I will
I
say
But it's just one way, though.
Crystal did introduce herself at the beginning to to Moria, but was like not paying attention to anyone else's like introduction.
I'm focusing on myself, and that's it.
Oh man.
I did mention she is not a people person.
That's fair.
This
She said
group
it
was
herself.
supposed to solve a mystery. They can't even solve the mystery of their own names.
Man, I have a terrible idea for the boss fights, but that's for then. Thank you.
No.
Oh, that's great.
Find out everyone's names?
Don't worry about it. I just need to write something down now real quick.
Fuck.
Hey!
The DM has been enabled, or no?
The thing I love is like Crystal signed up to this before she knew much about it with the oh, this is a magical problem I can help, and then finds out, oh, you solve it by talking the people down.
Oh yeah,
Nope.
it's just like oopsie daisy.
Yeah, that's why I said before, on one end she's perfect for this because, you know, school and the studies part. On the other end, she is not at all ready for this.
No, she is not.
I cannot wait for this next room. I'm going to enrage her probably.
Excellent.
Oh God.
Amazing.
Like 2 questions will be fine. The rest though. Anyways. I need to double check how much I got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I got 6 of the fun ones and then 2 of the more serious ones. This is fair. Also, lovely picture.
Yeah.
Flip.
Sick,
Wizard.
nasty kick flip.
I was really picturing her with like just her hands in her pockets, like not taking them out the entire time.
Oh, excellent.
Oh.
The other hand is in the pocket.
Yeah, that was my image too. Just you
Just
know, one of
casual.
the first times we were talking in the server, I remember you describing me Bo's decks and how like I was like, can she do a backflip on the broom? And you're like, yeah, she does it without like complete deadpan. Her expression doesn't change. So I had that in my head, but with a skateboard.
Good. Oh yes. Oh boy. Yeah. Flip Wizard, my beloved.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. This whole team is so good. Let's see, is everyone back though? Was like, did y'all get your breaks and such?
Yeah.
Yep.
E.
Cool. With this next room, everyone walks on in and those sort of glass barriers appear. And you see chalk writing on the board. It is philosophical debate time.
Oh,
Solve these
fun.
riddles.
Ooh, baby.
Oh.
Great. Looks like we have to face the trolley heckin'
For your first riddle, you got, I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I?
Oh.
Is it sunlight?
Go for it.
Sunlight.
You're correct. It's the light. You get a ding. And then 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What am I? If it's quiet for a bit, Moria will step forwards.
I might have an answer. Is it it might fit, but it might not. Is secrets?
It is. It's a secret.
Mm.
You get a ding
dang.
of of success.
Rai is
And
surrounded
now
by
here's
question
where
marks.
yeah. And now for the true part of philosophical debate time. For your first question, is watermelon a pizza?
Oh, I need to make a
Oh.
whiz save.
Who is safe? Oh my god. God, what would I
In
knew
chess,
I didn't expect
Chess.
to have to take a stance on that question with my character coming in.
Okay, it's just this. And that's all you get.
What would have happened if Crystal failed the whiz save? I'd like to know.
punches
You
wall.
don't have to answer if you don't want to, but out of curiosity.
I think she would have maybe gone off on some sort of tangent about the absurdity of no, just no.
There may have been consequences for that, but don't worry. Crystal managed to stop herself. But
Chess decides. Oh, sorry.
oh no, feel free to speak. I was just gonna say,
Okay.
I guess at this point, it's up for you to poke in character and give an answer. Is it yes? Is it no? Why?
All Crystal says is, "I'm not taking this one."
That's fair. You answered the last one.
Watermelons around.
Watermelons are indeed round.
Watermelons are a
No flower.
fruit.
This is no flower.
Is this for yes or no? I mean, watermelon has a flower.
Rai's just sort of standing over there, just going,
Watermelon's a fruit? What is this question? I don't get it.
Well, if
like he's not actively answering it, but he is vocalizing his confusion right now.
What does Corbeak say?
Yeah, that's what I was rolling a D2 because essentially I was like heads or tails. Is he into it or not? I mean, really, I don't like it, but whatever. People are free to try whatever they want.
I will note it's not like watermelon as a topping on a pizza. It's just, is watermelon a pizza? And you see the watermelon slice, the triangle.
Watermelon is a fruit. It shouldn't be a hard question.
Yeah, none of you have said yes or no.
Oh.
Maybe you should try that for your consideration.
No! Chess decides no.
Watermelon is a
Okay.
fruit. Watermelon is not pizza. That doesn't make sense.
You get a question passed.
damn,
For your
No, correct.
This is philosophy. Do you think there's for anyone who has been to philosophy class, it's kind of less a question of is it yes or no, and have you debated it better or not?
your argument behind it.
Yeah. For your next question, you got what defines a chicken nugget?
Looks at the bird in the room.
Yeah, that was.
I mean,
Let me
listen,
just
man.
do a
Omnivore,
quick
let's
guess.
go.
I don't.
Corbeak is unfazed.
I mean-
He rolled a 20 on the wisdom save. He is
20.
completely
Oh.
unfazed.
You're not a chicken.
Yeah, Corbeak's a crow.
Completely different.
Rai is slowly becoming obscured by this growing crowd of red question marks. He's so confused.
Does it?
I think
Does it-
No
with
one
that,
said school makes
I-
sense.
I think with that, like, Crystal is probably gently, like, pulling away the question marks because she has sympathy for you. She hates this.
Oh.
On one end, I'm sorry. On the other end, I'm really not. It's great seeing y'all's
Oh no, this is
reactions.
great.
Chester's like sweeping away the question marks with his tail.
Bless.
He's just holding out his hands towards this wall going, what is this? I don't understand.
Bo is so deadpan internally. She's like, I don't miss school. I do not miss school.
Bo is valid.
Chester, what kind of hellhole is this?
God. Bo like takes a breath and says,
Sorry,
Oh,
just
God.
quickly in answer to like Rai's question, Crystal will say it's moronic. That's what it is.
What's the question? What constitutes a
What
chicken nugget?
What defines a chicken nugget?
Just like size, Ted tilts back like the components of chicken cut from the bird and a breaded substance covering it, then cooked in whatever means to make sure it is edible for one to eat.
And you get a ding ding question pass.
This fucking stupid ass walk. She just like went to the next question.
I wanted to ask, would Chester know what a chicken nugget is to even answer that question?
What's his chicken nugget?
I
So
will
now
say,
he knows what a chicken nugget is.
yay! I will say I got 4 more of these. Do you want all 4, or do you want me to cut it in half?
This is
No, it's-
funny.
I'm
wanna see
having a
all
lot of
four.
fun
I
with
want
this,
to.
so-
I want to see if one of these questions tips somebody off the edge and they for real just start debating it.
Wonderful. So your next question is, what's a dish defined as?
Depends on the definition.
Mm,
Dish.
I-
Dish can be a plate. Dish can be a meal.
You get a ding ding!
Fucking blizzard Rudy just coming with this my fucking nonsense. It's scary though. I think this is the most Bo has ever had to talk in like succession.
Oh my goodness.
For your next question, what defines a panini?
Fuck off. Fucking Bo has like flashbacks to Road in the fucking it's just like I do not know. Yeah, I do not know what a panini is. And they keep on teasing me at Dodo Studio.
A panini is a type of sandwich.
You get a ding ding!
God.
For your next question, you got
Why are
what
these all
defines a
face?
pizza?
Fucking oh god.
I didn't quite hear
How
that.
is this philosophy? It's just a whole bunch of definitions of stuff.
Yes.
I mean, as the
Man, no
DMs,
wonder.
I want to
No
say, as the DM's answer, I'm choosing this because it's funny, and in theory, philosophy is about debating. So, like, what does define something? What defines a man?
I'm
So you're
waiting for what defines a
The
tune.
chicken.
Yeah, Crystal's
Behold
just,
a
I
man.
hate this. I hate this so much.
Anyway, Comet, you were trying to say something, I believe.
I said, no wonder Chester couldn't get far. He wouldn't know anything. He wouldn't know any of this.
Understandable. Have a nice day. He's a cat. Stop swearing at him.
All he knows is eat hot fish and
Oh my god. Boy, also, yeah, quit the question. So what defines a pizza? Do any of you have an answer to that?
Yeah, I do. She kind of squints for a moment. It's like open-faced meal that has a sort of pastry base and various other food items on top of it, usually baked.
I mean, how do you differentiate this from pie?
Congrats, you've made this harder for yourself. Keep on talking.
Oh,
You gotta
no.
differentiate it.
I think that was the Crystal was like, she said it was open topped. Pies aren't.
Rai's gonna lift a finger and then put it down. He's like, wait, no, it's a trap.
You're doing the debate. You're doing it.
The
Rai, you
planet
had a
getting a
yeah,
trap.
it's working. Rai, you had a question.
Not all pies have a top. Just having a pastry lid doesn't mean it's a pie.
Fair. There are overlap between pizzas and pies. Some people call pizzas pie because of the height of the brim of the pizza is able to hold various sauces. Pizzas are usually savory, but there are fucking Brit's teeth sweet pizzas too. There are muddled grounds between what defines a pizza and what goes into a pie.
You get a ding, 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 and also, Bo, you get a gold star slapped on your hat too.
On her hat, okay. She hears the ding, she looks down to see if it like goes onto her shirt, and then she just looks up. It's like, okay.
Man.
You're killing me.
Yeah. Man, and there are 2 more questions to this now.
Let's go.
So, number 1, what's the difference between a panini and a baguette?
What?
Didn't you say a panini was a sandwich before? You said a panini was a sandwich. A baguette is a loaf of bread. You could probably turn a baguette into a panini, I guess, but they're different things. A baguette isn't a sandwich, it's just bread.
And on that note, Rai, you get a gold star slapped onto your forehead. Ding, ding, ding.
Yay!
He's going to take it off. He's going to reposition it onto his lapel.
That is a better place for that.
And then for your final question, what defines a tune?
Let's go! I'm ready.
A tune is a manifestation of creativity and imagination that has been given form by, given form, independence, and life.
That's pretty solid.
Yep. Does anyone have anything they want to add to this?
No?
She kind of just mulls over the definition that kind of like checks out.
There is there's a tense silence, and for anyone who's seen Ace Attorney, you know that silence before the verdict.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a you have passed. Well done. And Corbeak, because you didn't, I don't think you got a gold star by now. You have one slapped on your vest.
He will peck at it for a sec.
Oh, good.
And also, Crystal, you get you get another gold star. This one is slapped onto your bag.
You get a fantastic.
I think it's at this point, Raya's going to go and stand right next to Bo and just give her a little pat on the arm and go,
Is this what school is supposed to be like?
Yes.
I'm really glad I didn't go.
Ah!
Yikes.
Crystal says no, and Bo just like tilts her head and raises the eyebrow. Like you sure?
Chester says me
One,
too.
you actually get to leave.
That is true. You do get to leave after hours of work.
They have to do this for hours? That's awful.
Not if you enjoy it.
there is some
Chester
more of those
says how.
confused question marks. Some more of those. Rye has no concept of conventional school. He's homeschooled.
Tiffy's also homeschooled, but Bo had to go through this.
What the heck is a school?
By the way, Moore is gonna chip in with, well, generally, it's a place where kids get to learn the basics and also get a chance to meet others their age. How well people are taught is another thing entirely. And you are getting a pat on the head, right? As everyone is shuffled on out.
This is pecking ridiculous.
God,
It is.
When Chester just signed what is a school, Bo just signs like a miserable pile of.
Oh, I just like I know Crystal is in complete opposite thought to everyone else because Crystal didn't go to school until she was 9 and then thrived at school for the rest of it, and she's like, why would people not want to go to school?
Oh, Crystal.
Bo posing as gifted kid burnout.
Moria finger gunning in technically good at school could not bring the energy to go do any more than she needed to, so high five, I peck and guess. And you all have reached the teacher's lounge. So, the door seems to be closed. Do you want to try and open it? Do you try to investigate it or do anything?
Like, is there a window or is it just like complete wooden door?
It's a complete wooden door. Like, I will say there are windows beside, like, in the walls.
Okay.
You cannot look inside of the teacher's lounge, however.
Okay. I would like to do, I guess it would be perception. She basically wants to put her ear to the door and see if she can hear anything, which I think falls under perception.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Can I roll an investigation?
Yeah, sure. What are you investigating?
The door, and if it's got any magic blocking it, or setting off any alarms, or can they get through it, basically?
Yeah, sure.
And if anything bad's gonna happen if they try and go through it.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Chester's also gonna try, like, listen.
Alrighty. Do your rolls, and then I can give you the information.
Boop.
Oh, okay, nice. Bo and Chester, you listen in. You hear the sounds of presumably a student losing their mind over school papers and grades.
Oh, God.
Sucks, buddy.
Yeah. And then Crystal, on your side, things you notice, there seem to be a lot of papers behind the door, actually, and, like, you see one or two sticking through. If you decide to pick one up, you'll see it's a test paper. Do you decide to look at it?
Yeah, she'll look at the test paper.
Yeah, you'll see that half of it like has okay answers, the other half completely wrong. You know
Damn.
how to fix those up, no problem. It has like a 50 on top for like 50% correct.
I think she maybe does go through and fix the answers.
Oh my god.
But she will also mention there's a lot of paper behind this door.
Otherwise, though, you do sense magic, but the interesting thing is it seems like abjuration of a sort. But because you all went through philosophical debate time, the door's unlocked for you all.
Damn.
Seems like none of the other students wanted to touch philosophical debate time.
Well, you
Gee,
can
I
yell at your
wonder
friend
why.
you can yell at your friends about food, the best kind of thing, and if ice is a mineral.
Yeah. That's another one I should have put down.
I would have lost my goddamn mind.
Sandwich.
Is lava wet?
Yeah, she does also mention the door is unlocked.
Bo will say, it seems like it's a child in there, but if it is aberration, we should approach the talking down with that sense. Be more sympathetic to what they must be going through.
Indeed. Knowing how these sorts of things go, likely they will need to see what's their reason specifically, but they may just need to be told that, hey, it's okay to try again.
Okay.
Do you all decide to open the door?
Does anybody want to hold any actions? Any spells that need to be casted? As I said, I look at mage armor.
Yeah, actually, I think. You know what? I think Crystal is going to cast Mage Armor on Rai because child.
God.
Aww.
Nice.
Wait, let me take a look at something she has.
Hold on, let me look it up.
Okay, that's just something that happens on a reaction. Okay.
Yeah, your AC is now 13 plus your Dexterity modifier.
I look at Rai.
Oh, rip Rai.
Rai.
I'm assuming
Rai,
that
my
doesn't
beloved.
that doesn't reduce my AC, does it?
No.
Good.
Does it? I don't
Hopefully
know.
not. Man, I don't actually know either, because, like, I know how mage armor works.
Mm-hmm.
It
doesn't reduce. It doesn't reduce.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. It reaches as a minimum of +1 then. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah, okay, but because she also cast that, she gets twice. I just need to calculate it.
If it's twice, yeah, it's the abjuration wizard thing, right?
Yeah,
you are a level 5 wizard, I believe.
Equal to twice your wizard level plus your intelligence modifier. So she's level 5, and her intelligence modifier is 5. So I think that's 15 extra hit points.
Nice. Nice. I'm just trying to find the art I drew. Because you do get to see the aberration now.
Excellent.
It's just I'm lost in the art sauce because I might draw a lot.
Fair.
It's very good.
Fair. Bo is also going to cast mage armor, but on herself because she is a person who might step in close, and she does not want to get heat. So also,
Understandable.
her arcane ward does also pop off, and she also gets 15 temp HP.
Nice. I think Moria has her lens, but she isn't pulling it out just because, hey, that's probably a kid. That would freak them out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rai's fine.
Mister will keep his sword.
He keeps some things in his pockets and some things in his hammer space, and what he's got in his pockets is sufficient for the minute.
Mm-hmm.
She's just like, yep.
Nice, nice. Okay, apologies. This is just taking me a little bit.
It's all good.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm just reading Mage Armor and I'm just looking at it going, it's just as well that Rai doesn't actually have any armor because that wouldn't work otherwise.
It's like mage armor and shield are both very good.
Oh, what's her AC now? I need to actually calculate it. Because she got Dex, baby. 13 plus. 17.
Okay, I finally found the picture. I'm like, with how this is going, I may just re-find it in my notebook and then take a picture of that. But yeah, no, I found it. Let me know when you all enter the room then.
I guess we're ready.
Yeah.
Cool. You open the room. And internet, please load. Thank you.
Oh.
This is definitely a child, though. They just appear to be made out of lots and lots of papers.
Oh, kid.
Buddy.
And they haven't looked around. Or actually, I can roll them a perception. Yeah, no, they don't notice you at all. They're just kind of looking at their test paper and just like sighing in a grievance.
Where?
So you all remember what was found earlier with the whole stress with the test?
Mm-hmm.
How do you wish to go about this?
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
I'm letting everyone go first because I know what Corbeak would say, and that would completely botch everything.
Oh no!
I think Crystal is also keeping her mouth shut because I don't know if anything she'd say at the moment would help.
Yeah, Mrs. I saw that incorrect test and immediately fixed all the answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it would
Also,
help.
Miss, I actually like school.
Yeah.
I don't think it would help to go like, sir, so actually your timeline isn't meant to happen today.
Oh my goodness.
That was so... Oh god, yeah.
Chester, Rai, Bo, we're and like Moria, I guess
I
we're
don't
counting
know
on
if
you.
Chester wouldn't know enough about, I mean, how to best, like...
I will say I have an idea for Chester, but if you wish to hear it. So you know how cats can just sit on people and help them calm down?
Oh, yeah!
That's a shout. We shouldn't do that when the person hasn't perceived us yet.
Yeah, but that's a suggestion for Chester.
Maybe like later.
Sounds good.
No, yeah. Let's. Oh no, that's invasive as fuck. She won't do that. Bo will just like politely step forward and just like sort of the gently hands up, but also like the hey, hi, I'm introducing myself and making myself known sort of pose with her neutral fucking expression. And just try and like gently step into like view of this child.
I think when you do say something, the child like perks up, turns around. They're like, "Oh, Peck, someone came in here," and papers fly a little bit, but they like scramble back together and go, "You're not one of the students, are you? Like, how has studying? Well, no. Who are you all? Have you come to bug us from practice?" And kids looking kind of defensive.
No, no. We're not here. We're here to help you out. Seems like you're having a very stressful time right now.
Someone else say something, and then I'll tell you what the kid's reaction is.
Mm.
Or like, would someone add on to this? Because
Rai
I know
doesn't have
how
anything
the
to.
kid.
Rai doesn't have anything to say, but I am just gonna roll him a hammer space real quick. No, not a D0. That's not gonna help me. Oh, fucking course.
Oh.
Actually,
I think
I think I
If
do
you
have
want,
something.
the fumble can stay in the pocket, and then you can roll again.
mm,
Just like
I-
still roll your fumble so
Yeah.
you know what you got in your pocket.
What is
I
that?
do think Crystal might chime in with you seem stressed.
Okay,
heck,
I definitely have reactions.
Rai sort of
What do
is
you-
reaching into his coat. He pulls out something that looks suspiciously like a napkin and just shoves it straight back in. It's not high enough.
Cool. That makes it.
No, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
that
above.
just makes it.
No, it's gonna be a 6 or
Above a
higher.
5, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's that? How about we do this after the kid says something? I think that'd be funnier.
Okay, you know,
I'm
while we're
going
waiting,
to say you
think-
like roll again, and I'll say that's a yes to grabbing the item you want, and these fumbles can kind of burst out after the serious moment has passed.
Oh boy.
You have taken on Tiffy's fumble situation now.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Why did you have to say that, Liz?
Oh.
It was happening already, Whis! I was just pointing at the obvious. You have to be fast. You have to be rapid fire.
Oh my goodness, I'm just going to make note of this because they're all going to fall out at once. How about you have your serious scene while I keep rolling dice for a second?
Okay, so for reactions to crystals, you seem like you are stressed. The kid's like, "Of course I'm stressed. Do you know what sort of tests these are? They're deciding the rest of the year." And there's like a grumbling a bit as he turns back to Bo and goes, I've just looks down. You can look at his paper and kind of see he's having a very bad time with a particular test. And he mumbles out, "I figured if I didn't know anything, it's best to study longer at school. And I mean, I'm far from the only one stressed. I figure it would be best if we study all together, right?"
She kind of sighs a little at that, and I mean, is there like a fucking chair around in this like tossed up room?
Roll me a perception for fun.
Yeah. 1d20 plus 3. Go. 16.
Yeah, it's buried under papers, but you can just shove them off.
Yeah,
You have obtained share.
Okay, yeah, she just like kind of like kicks it up underneath from the bag pile and like drags it and sits down and is like, okay, this is going to be long, but just tell me, what's your name, kid?
I did not think about that.
Characters now.
Yeah. I think actually I think the kid's going to open his mouth. It's like cuz you can see there's like a red it's as if red marker is on the face paper. So it's like a mouth and eyes have been drawn on this test. He opens his mouth, looks about to say something, and says, "I can't actually remember. The only thing that comes to mind is stress test."
Right. What other? What? just like you see her kind of sweating because shit, she ain't negotiator, baby.
I mean, is it? Hold on, Crystal. That was his paper, right? It's got to be his name on it.
I mean, if you want to do that, yeah.
Is there anything on the paper?
Pardon?
Is there anything on the paper?
I
name
mean,
on the paper?
You just simply got stress test written on it.
God.
Oh,
Seems like it might be a part of the aberration issue.
You mentioned we're wanting to work with the other students, but did you ask them if they were okay with it?
There is a pause, and then oh shoot. Okay.
Slightly frowning.
They definitely did not. You know what happens? There's just a beat of silence, and give me one moment as I just go reopen the doors. And the kid actually disappears for a moment, and suddenly you hear a bunch of doors open up, and let's put it this way, everyone's able to exit.
Great.
Damn.
Well, that's one problem solved.
Yeah, I reckon it'd be really funny at this point. The aberration has vanished from the room, and there's this moment where the doors open, and that's where Rai is finished rifling around in his coat, and he pulls something out, and then like a napkin and a big box of crayons and a little ceramic tea set just sort of falls out of his pockets at the same time. So it's just this clunk, and he's just sort of looks at this pile of stuff on the floor.
That happens, and then stress test comes back in and is like, kid, what's with the items?
I think I
He
need a set
says
of
as
shelves.
if he isn't.
I think I need to get a set of shelves in here. There. Sorry, don't mind me.
And he's just sort of sheepishly picking up the little teapot and the little teacups, and putting them back in and picking up the crayons one by one.
You get a pet, and this kid's like 16 actually. He just kind of picks them up in a pile and hands them to you.
Thank you.
And Rai's just like, I can go and die in a corner now.
Oh god. The shame.
Stress test gives you a knowing look. You feel like this has happened to him before many times. Toon kids have it rough.
Yeah.
Well, that was nice of you to open up the doors. Yes, as my compatriot, colleague. That's the fucking word. As my colleague said, it would be wise to ask if others would want to work with you as you are learning, but you are on the right track when looking to others for help when you're feeling stressed out about something you don't understand. I know you don't remember your name, but do you remember last time you had water, ate, slept?
There's kind of a ... and not really. I was focusing on the schoolwork. Can't have been more than a few hours, right?
Take it from someone who knows you can lose a lot of hours to studying.
And Moria on her end is actually going to chip in. It's been about 2 days. Everyone's fine. But you got a little bit too focused on this, kiddo. And stress test himself is kind of looking down very sheepishly.
Yeah, she kind of levels with him and says again, I understand this is very stressful. You want to do your best with this. I can see this is very important to you. you are wasting away staying up and trying to focus on these tests. You are not making productive time while doing this. You need to take care of yourself.
I want to know. I have a feeling about adding something as Crystal, and I don't know if it would help or not.
Go for it.
Go for it.
It's just
Anyway, it's probably too late for like trying to cram study anyway. Statistics show that realistically, you're much better. You're going to do much better if you study in advance over a timely manner than trying to cram everything in the night before. Anyway.
The kids actually like, I know that, of course I know that, but none of this makes sense, and they're very much fuming, but they're looking down after what you said, Bo. Feels like it'll be the end if I don't succeed this, and I was offered help. Whoever it was, they suggested that I just simply go back to school and hey, we can all work together, right? And then this happened.
Tilts her head, kind of like, huh? Was this an external tutor, an adult, another student?
Just someone I met by on the street. She was nice enough to listen to me as I ranted, and she had a very pretty voice.
Just the very slightest turn, like to Moira,
Don't
and
like
then looks
that.
back to the kid.
Yeah, Moria is giving you a serious look, and so Moria has recognized this description because he's gotten it a few times before when dealing with aberrations, and she's like, that's whoever is responsible for these things, it seems. Don't know anything more about them, though.
Ironic of me to say it, but you shouldn't be talking to strangers first off. But the general, just like internally, just like shit. I'm now thinking about this weird stranger who is turning people into aberrations, but also I want to make sure this kid is okay.
Rai's gonna try and creep a little bit closer to the paper friend.
Take it from someone who didn't always get a choice. Rest is much better.
And Moira's going to chip in, actually. It's not the end of the world if you fail once. You'll get more times to try.
There are other pathways you can take. It's not just one single track road. You can get around any obstacles and difficulties that come your way. She kind of just like looks inwardly a little bit and then just kind of goes, just, yeah.
And
I understand this is important. I understand this is important.
I will say, with all the words everyone has chipped in with, there's kind of a little bit of silence. And you actually see the wind rushes in a bit and the papers fly off. And it seems the kid is back to normal. He's kind of tearing up a bit, but he's okay. You see a little Warney kid. It's not papers anymore. Those are just on the floor now. And he's tearing up. He's tearing up, but he's nodding. He gets what he said.
Bo gives him like a gentle pat on the shoulder and like, come on. We'll get you some water. we can take you home.
Thanks.
I went through an ordeal to get this out of my hammer space, so I really want to use it.
Oh man. Yeah, congratulations, Chester. If you want to pick up the kid, now is a great time to do so.
Yeah.
Therapy
Chester-
can't come through.
Yeah.
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 Chester's just-
6 foot therapy cat.
Yeah. Chester was kind of pretty quiet for the whole thing because, you know, he doesn't know enough about the situation to say anything. But yeah, this is what he can do. He can just like stand next to him and I don't know, starts like purring softly.
It's a bit ginger at first, but you're gonna get a hug from the kid.
He'll let him. He'll yeah, eventually just if he wants to climb on, then yeah, he'll kneel over for that too.
Heck yeah. And I will say, you're all able to grab some food and some drink and such. The school is then okay. Things are fine. The teachers and classmates are back around, and it seems like the kid's friends came over and noogied him because, hey, we were worried. And you're gonna find out his actual name then, because he remembers it again. It was Pharaoh. So, case is closed, and Moria just like checked in with the teachers a bit, but everything does seem to be fine, and the kids returned home.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Bo also was like tailing Moira as she was talking to the teachers as well, trying to listen in and see what like the general vibe of the school. Do they have enough support by the government? Are they having enough external like teaching? Do they need more textbooks? Just like that kind of deal. Like, are you supporting the kids here?
Yeah, I do think the teachers are doing their best. They're a bit stretched thin at the moment, which has added to the stress, but they're doing their best to handle that.
Okay.
I can't say for how well the government is supporting the school because, like, how good is the government in Town? I do not know enough, and I'm afraid to ask. So.
Don't worry, I'll pass this information along. I know places.
Yeah, boy. But things end okay, and I'll say then that after all of this, you're back at Moria's apartment, and you have all been given some like drinks and snacks and a thank you from Moria. Is there anything else you'd all like to say or do before I eat the rewards at you all?
I will say this is purely for flavor and everything, but as like the whole situation resolved, and that's why I did like a small hammer space roll. You just see like it would take people to like notice it because it's not going to be super obvious. But the people who will notice it will see that Corbeak just pulls out a pair of scissors from his little cape and like cuts a thread that you don't really know where it's tied to because it doesn't seem to be like a thread that comes out from his jacket, but it's just like there. And as it does so, the thread disappears. No explanation, nothing whatsoever.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Liz. I think we both have theories.
Todd.
I know what Rai's going to say once they're all back there and they're all just sort of sitting there. He's just going to take a minute and then go, "School is stupid."
Yeah, it kind of is. You can learn good things there, but there's just silence from Moria afterwards.
The general
School is-
structure. Oh no, go.
School is useful for certain careers in terms of getting you ready to be able to do it, but it is not the only path that you can take, and often many people don't go through school, like use the things they learn in school afterwards. But it is still a very good option for people who want to have the ability to go pursue something higher education afterwards.
And they're going to be
Indeed.
asking whether or not a watermelon is a pizza. I don't think it's going to help anybody.
Yeah, no, Moria's laughing now.
I think Crystal at this point has been like just jotting down a whole bunch of notes about the aberration stuff in her things. Puts her pen down, closes it all up, and then turns to Ryan. Is like, right now, you are a child. What are you doing on this case?
Oh, well, I'm a junior detective, and so this is my first case, on my own.
And how old are you exactly?
I am 16.
Squints. The time of adulthood is coming.
I'm gonna say as well, like, Moria's gonna nod to you, like, oh yeah, I started working at that age too. Starting kind of early, kids.
He's just sort of,
You are a minor. You are a minor, and you are taking cases. Who is your supervisor?
I work under the jurisdiction of Detective Little Lynn Stagehand. So if you could forward any feedback on my performance to her, that'd be great.
Do you have an address for that?
Oh,
Damn.
yep.
and he's gonna go into a hammer. Please don't fumble it again, kid. Oh, you've got to be kidding me!
Oh my god.
That's it. Every time there is a corn maze family kid, they have to fumble.
Why is Tiffy not here to take the fumble chain roll?
She's in Villestown just pulling out stuff from her hammer space perfectly right now.
Apparently, Rai can only pull out his little tea set at the minute. Okay, there we go.
Oh my god.
He pulls his tea set out. No, that's a teapot. That's the teapot. And he just sort of picks the lid off the teapot. There it is. And he pulls out a stack of little business cards and he hands her one.
Yes.
Lovely.
Yeah, she will be tucking that away.
So speaking of Little in Stagehand, she told me, right, that you can. She called me and you can stay at my house before you go back to the teleportation station. It's better that you rest.
Thank you, Miss Bo.
Gives a little smile.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I think Moria will notice. Well, Lil in Stagehand, right? I believe I've heard of her sometime.
Rai's just gonna pick up another little business card to hand to Moira as well.
Here you go. You can have one too.
Thank you. Like, I want to say Moria's like silent for a bit, and you can kind of read her expression and that she's thinking, I get the feeling I'll be getting a visit from her soon anyhow, so she tucks that in and just checks in with Rai, like, you have my own address written down and everything, yes?
He gives a little thumbs up and then he holds up his little portable case board notebook.
Yep, I wrote it in here.
You get a nod and a cool, great work, kiddo.
Just out of
You did
character,
well
I'm
on
going to
this.
say those business cards aren't network special cards, they're just cardboard.
General.
Yeah.
I figured.
That's fair. And I will say Moria does tell you, right? You did great on the case today. You'll do well.
Oh, he's got little stars in his eyes. He's just sitting there. He's like, I did good. I am proud.
Yes.
Case.
You get a look from Crystal of, why are you encouraging him? He is still a minor.
Moria gives a look back of, he's already doing this. It's better that he's asking for help, because if he didn't get help, he'd be doing it on his own without anyone, so... And he did genuinely good work today.
Just no one's gonna listen to me. No one is going to listen to reason. Why am I surprised?
I mean,
You get a pat from Moria because she does agree. She considers herself an early starter and Rai's the same, but it's what it is. The best she can do is support the kids she comes across.
In a perfect world, we wouldn't have child protagonists. We do not live in a perfect world.
Yeah. Child protagonist. Child protagonist.
Goodness.
So
And
on
the fact,
that, oh no,
Oh.
keep on feel free to talk.
like in the background, Chester's just like quietly saying, 16 is little.
Cat years.
Cat years.
But yeah, but I was about to say like toon years. Was like, wait, you're a toon. Oh God, what defines a toon and what defines an animal? The philosophy debate never ends.
It does not.
It'll
No.
follow you forever.
Oh boy.
So yeah, do any of you have anything else to add, or shall we close it off here with the rewards and just kind of a closing of the scene?
Oh yeah. One last thing.
Mhm.
All of Crystal's notes, all of them, she's gonna give them to Moria.
No.
Oh dang!
Oh, nice.
I will say you get a very grateful look because thank goodness this is going to make my paperwork load so much lighter. And I guess then you do have an invitation to come. All of you have an invitation to come back here if you wish.
Mm.
Aw.
Let me refine the stuff. So all of you get
Oh.
a reward of 15G.
Nice.
And as you part your ways, you go back home and you're resting or maybe having some food or something. You will find that in your pockets there's an item, and it's a school graduation hat. For those who have finished high school, when you put this hat on your head, you're smarter for the next 10 minutes. You gain a +2 to all int rolls, and this can only happen once per day. So 10-minute duration +2 to int rolls once per day. Yeah, you do need to wear this hat, but it's
Oh God.
it's a little graduation hat, from. So there you go. I'll make sure to drop the item description in the player chat so you all can get it. But that is that.
Thank you.
You all have been utterly wonderful. Thank you for joining me on my chaos game.
That was great. That was a delight.
Thank you
Oh,
so
this
much,
was so much
Morski.
fun.
And thank you, listeners, for being awesome and joining us on this.
Thank you.
So
Thank
I
you.
guess on that note, thank you all and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.